Something is happening in California that the mainstream media said was impossible. The bluest state in America is turning red, and tonight we're going to show you exactly why. President Trump's visit to Los Angeles wasn't just a campaign stop, it was a declaration of intent. While Gavin Newsom fumbled through a handshake, Trump was promising real solutions for real Californians. The crowds lining the streets of L.A., that Hollywood-style Trump sign on the hills, it's just the beginning, but here's what the establishment won't show you: the groundswell of support that's building in the heart of liberal America. While California's political climate is heating up, let's talk about keeping your home warm without breaking the bank. Just like Trump is bringing fresh solutions to California, this revolutionary heater brings efficient warmth to your home. With heating costs soaring 8.7% higher than holiday spending, Americans need smart solutions. That's why I love this compact powerhouse. It delivers instant warmth just like Trump delivers instant results. Visit staywarmnow.com for up to 60% off and free shipping. Don't let skyrocketing energy costs freeze you out while California's political landscape is heating up. Okay, J.D. Vance, we got a lot of ground to cover now. Before we get to California, it's important to point out J.D. Vance is wheels down in Damascus, Virginia, another zone of disaster. And President Trump and Vance, this is from Libs of TikTok and RSBN. President Trump and Vice President Vance have not forgotten about the American people.
Right, I'm sure going over everything that they're highlighting, and we'll go there now to the Vice President coming off of Air Force Two.
So there's J.D. Vance, wheels down in Virginia, going there to do what Joe Biden failed to do. Here's Vice President Vance speaking in Virginia while surveying the hurricane's destruction.
Speed. Unfortunately, it's just a perfect example of the bureaucratic inadequacy of the last administration and why we need to do better in this country. You know, the thing that I heard most when I was in Western North Carolina before the inauguration, but it was after the election, is that there are people who wanted to put trailers or other temporary housing in particular areas of Western North Carolina, but they couldn't because FEMA had designated these particular areas to be ineligible for the type of assistance that would allow people to put that temporary housing in the first place. That's another example of the sort of thing that's broken about the federal response. And it's actually, you know, when you have such great governors like Lynn Youngkin, and you talk to people, and it's like the local government's working, the state government is working as hard as it can, the local communities and the nonprofits and the churches are working at breakneck speed, and yet you have the federal government out there, the biggest institution with the most money that's not doing its job. It just drives home how much better we can do. Unfortunately, it's just a perfect example of the...
And then we have this. We'll go back over to California. Now, this was a heated exchange just a few days ago. President Trump and L.A. Mayor Karen Bass spar on live TV. Trump tells her to stop taking so long. And this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Karen Bass getting put in her place by President Trump.
Yes, we're bringing our city departments together so that people don't get caught in the loop of going from one room to the next. We want them all to be in the same room so that you can get busy rebuilding ASAP. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And we will clear the lots. Absolutely. In the city and in the county. We are working together. Both levels of government are working in unity.
Months? Is it like we that's the answer that we got, and that's what we're all hanging on?
Yes.
So if you're telling us now faster, is it 6 months? Is it, I mean, all of our lives, rents, all this stuff is weighing on this.
6 months exactly. Is no good.
And the number one thing that we are going to do immediately, and you will see this happen, is to clear out the debris. And you know, we're concerned right now over the weekend because of the potential rain, but we are going to move as fast as we can, but we want you to be safe, and we want you to be back in your homes immediately.
But the people are willing to clean out their own debris. It doesn't
Yes,
cost
and
a
they
lot.
can,
You
and
should
they are
let them
able
do
to-
it because
No,
by the
they
time you
can do
hire
that.
contractors, it's
Right.
going to be 2 years.
If a family...
People are willing to get a dumpster and do it themselves and clean it out.
And they can
There's
do
not that much left. It's all incinerated.
That's right.
And, you know, it's just going to take a long time if you do. You can do some of it, but a lot of these people, I know that guy right there that's talking. I know my people. You'll be on that thing tonight, throwing the stuff away, and your site it'll look perfect within 24 hours, and that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to wait around for 7 months till the city hires some demolition contract
If
that's going to charge him
individuals want to build-
$25,000 to do his lot.
Yeah.
I think you have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked,
signed
I mean,
an
you have a very
emergency
powerful
declaration.
emergency power, and you
Yes.
can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can. Well, yes, but you know that you will be able to go back soon.
Mr. President.
We think within a week.
That's a long time, a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most important
week
thing
is
is
a
for
long
people to
time.
be safe.
Now watch. She just said, I want people to be safe. Now watch. Her microphone gets taken from her. And everyone's like, oh no, her microphone didn't get taken from her. It was just being passed to the next person. Well, the next person got skipped over. Watch closely. Watch her mouth off, and then watch the microphone get taken, and she kind of like looks. I got a close-up of that we can look in a second, but watch.
Mr. President.
We think within a week.
That's a long time, a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most important
week
thing
is
is
a
for
long
people
time.
to be safe.
They're safe. They're safe. You know what? They're not safe. They're
There's the
not
mic.
safe now. They're going to be much safer. A week is actually a long time, the way I look at it. I watched hundreds of people standing in front of their lots, and they're not allowed to go in. It's all burned. It's gone. It's done. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going to burn anymore. There's nothing to burn. There's almost nothing to burn. And they want to go in. The people are all over the place. They're standing, and I say, why aren't you going in? We're trying to get a permit. And the permit's going to take them, everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months.
Last night.
And that was last night. On that.
We can't even see our homes right now. We are blocked from entering our streets.
Right.
We can't even. This is our first time we saw our house. It was yesterday.
We're bringing our
Oh, and we have some footage here of Donald Trump. Yeah, there it is. There's Donald Trump talking with Karen Bass right there. You can see it repeatedly. But no, seriously, this is the moment. She's like, oh wait, oh you took my microphone. Oh no, you took my mic. Oh, she looks at it. She's like, oh, her little tongue sticks out like, oh my goodness, you took my mic. I can't speak anymore. Oh, you took it. Oh, please. Yeah. Well, even after she said, oh yeah, you can go back to your homes and we're going to work it out. The LA government is forcing fire victims to sit in line for over 5 hours to be given a pass to visit their homes. And this is what Trump called out Mayor Bass for, and she lied saying it wasn't happening. Well, here's the video.
Yes, sir.
I haven't been,
And then after that, you're able to just go right in.
but why can't I just go now?
That's just my order, sir.
How long is the orange pass thing?
I got to. I'm not sure if there's an expiration date or anything.
No, but there's a line.
I fully understand that, sir, but there's rules and protocols we got to follow.
So it's January 27th.
Yes, sir.
I haven't been able to get to my house
Yes, sir.
for 20 days.
I fully understand that.
And it's right down there. It's about 1 minute over there.
Yes, sir.
And here's my address.
Yeah, I fully understand that.
So you want me to go wait in line for 2 hours?
Sir, there's
That's
not
what
much
they're
I can do.
told. That's what we're told to advise her. You have to go down to where he's telling you, to zone 3, and then you get the pass. Once you get the pass, you're able to come up.
But there's like a mile wait to get into zone 3.
I understand, because there's all the people that are trying to get the passes. But
Right.
that's what in order for you to get by, past this checkpoint, you need to get that pass.
Right, but President Trump and Mayor Bass said that we could go.
Trust me, I understand. I'm just telling you what we were advised by our command
Okay.
posts. They're telling you the same thing. They were
Yeah,
advised by
I'm
their
not giving you
command
guys a hard
posts.
time.
No, I know.
And
know.
I appreciate your
Yeah.
service.
Thank you, sir. And we greatly appreciate it. But that's unfortunately one of the things that you have to do.
Okay,
Is go
so-
get a pass.
So I'm back, and it's now January 27th at 9:50 in the morning, and I have to go wait in a multi-hour, probably 5-hour line to get a pass to go to my house.
That is correct.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for your service.
I wish you the best, okay?
Thank you. My house is about 1 minute ahead.
And then
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, here's the moment when President Trump met with Gavin Newsom for the first time, his patented power handshake, pulling in Gavin Newsom, showing him who is the real boss. There's the power shake right there. Yeah. Who's the boss now? Okay. We got Vance in Virginia, Trump. The First Lady, okay, this was posted 15 hours ago by the Trump White House. The First Lady and I are in California to express our great love for the people of California. I'm going to give you everything you want. I'm going to be the president that's going to help you fix it.
And 2.5 weeks ago, over 100-mile-an-hour winds transformed the Palisades fire and other areas too into absolute infernos of death and destruction. First Lady and I are in California to express a great love for the people of California. The people are so amazing, and your fire department was so beautiful.
I just want to thank you for your focus on bringing sanity to California, water and fire policy. There's no place that needs a revolution in common sense quite like California.
I'm signing an executive order to open up the pumps and valves in the north. We want to get that water pouring down here as quickly as possible and let hundreds of millions of gallons of water flow down into Southern California.
We should not have to rely on buckets to put out a fire.
You were talking about the need to better manage our forests and our wildlands to prevent this from happening again. And you were so right about that.
I wanted to thank you for your loyal support to our military, our police officers, and especially our firefighters.
Mr. President, I just wanted to say Paradise is coming back because of the help that you gave us. And we really want to thank you for that.
I'm going to give you everything you want. I'm going to give you more than any president would have ever given you. Most presidents wouldn't be here, number one. They certainly wouldn't be here after 3 days. We're going to come back, and we'll come back as much as you need. But I'm going to be the president that's going to help you fix it.
I'm going to be the president that helps you fix it. And here is, have you seen this? These strange help signs are showing up that can only be seen from a helicopter or a plane in Los Angeles. And people are trying to figure this out. It's a mystery that needs to be uncovered, and I know that we're going to find out answers real soon. Taking a look at another disaster zone. This was posted a day ago. More horrific stories are beginning to emerge out of western North Carolina after President Trump's visit. Heaven on the Hill confirms over 50 families have been living like refugees for 4 months, relying on donations of food and propane to make ends meet. And here we have, in Philadelphia, police are trying to evacuate Broad Street a day ago because people are setting off fireworks and it's quite crowded in Philadelphia. Earthquakes in a 4.1 earthquake off the East Coast, affecting areas in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. 4.1 magnitude earthquake hit off the East Coast, reports of moderate to light tremors. Despite the noticeable shaking, no structural damage to buildings or infrastructure has been reported. Authorities have also confirmed that no tsunami warning has been issued, as the earthquake's characteristics do not pose a risk of triggering a tsunami. So we've got earthquakes now on the East Coast. I hope that doesn't trigger something bigger. This is the cover of the New York Post. California scheming. Yep. During their visit to L.A., President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump met with residents in the Pacific Palisades. Melania was seen hugging one of the residents who she spoke with. This is KNX News 97.1 FM.
Dobar dan. Dobar dan, kako ste? Hvala što ste došli. Ja sam došla od, kad sam bila 10 godina. Da. Hvala puno. Dobro, bili smo bolje. Olha, eu bloco de dólar. Sem mãe mor.
Multi-generational community with that don't have some social back. And I think that a lot of people feel that we've been kind of abandoned and let down by local leadership. The fire department's been amazing, but they need more resources. And in order for us to build back, we need better infrastructure. We need to make sure this will never happen again. Yeah.
President Trump making change happen already, and it's beautiful to witness. Here's that Trump sign. Trump supporters in Los Angeles have lined the streets to welcome Trump to the city. They put up a Hollywood-style Trump sign on the Hill. California is becoming Trump country. This is from Karen, L.A. Look at this crowd there to meet President Trump. And then look at this Trump sign right there in the hills. How cool is that to see, right? Wow, that's beautiful. Also, looks like X is going to have a new chat system. Premium X chat. Not sure what that's about. Also, we have some really unfortunate news. Recently pardoned January 6er Matthew Huddle, 42, was unalived yesterday at about 4:15 p.m. by a Jasper County Sheriff's officer in Jasper, Indiana. Happened during a traffic stop. They said he was resisting arrest, and he had a
who was shot and killed during a police stop in Jasper County, Indiana, has now been identified. Yesterday afternoon, a Jasper County deputy pulled over a vehicle on State Route 14 near the Pulaski County line. Police say the deputy tried to arrest the driver, 42-year-old Matthew Huddle of Hobart, Indiana. That's when police say there was an altercation, and that resulted in the deputy firing his weapon, killing Huddle. Investigators say Huddle had a firearm. A man who was shot and killed during a police stop.
And he just received a pardon from President Trump. Gets out of prison only to be shot by a state trooper. Unreal. Also, we're finding out this. This is new. Girl Scout cookies tested positive for high levels of glyphosate and heavy metals. 25% tested positive for lead in Girl Scout cookies?
Of metals like aluminum, arsenic, cadmium. Girl Scout cookies were tested for heavy metals and glyphosate, and the results were extremely concerning. Out of the 13 different kinds of Girl Scout cookies that were tested, 100% of them tested positive for glyphosate, and 100% of them also had high levels of metals like aluminum, arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury. As if the ingredients in Girl Scout cookies weren't already bad enough.
Wow. I think that's a job for RFK, baby. Yep. He's going to be confirmed soon. Looks like he's got the votes to get it. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Okay. Here's someone else. What's she saying here?
Cookies.
Oh, Girl Scout
I'm
cookies.
about to be everybody's least favorite person right now. Oh, that's not much different than every other day. But bad news, Girl Scout cookie lovers. Bad news. 100% of the Girl Scout cookies tested for glyphosate and toxic metals. Aluminum, arsenic, lead, mercury, cadmium, the list goes on. I am devastated. And the peanut butter patties have the highest level of heavy metals. My favorite. Thin Mints had the highest level of glyphosate, and 24 out of the 25 samples of Girl Scout cookies tested positive for lead.
What?
There is no safe levels of lead. Not to mention that the Girl Scouts allow boys who think they're girls into Girl Scouts. So I won't be buying Girl Scout cookies for the first time ever.
Oh my goodness. And we just bought a whole bunch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure the Girl Scouts are freaking out about this one. So we got earthquakes. We got horrible temperatures hitting the south. We got this help mystery in Los Angeles. Donald Trump making California great again. Vance in Virginia, and big changes are happening as President Trump slaps down Karen Bass. So the transformation we're witnessing in California is seismic, from Pacific Palisades to the Central Valley. Trump's message of American restoration is resonating with voters who've been abandoned by their own state. Even Melania's genuine connection with local residents are showing a human side that's cutting through years of media propaganda. But here's the question that's making Democrat strategists lose sleep. If California, the crown jewel of progressive politics, is starting to embrace Trump's America First message, what does it tell you about the true state of the Democrat Party's grip on power? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Will California be the biggest political flip in American history? And make California red again with our exclusive MAG Avengers collection at shop.nextnewsnetwork.com. It's linked below.